looking in my eyes, 'cause I've been waiting for my moment to strike. So come close, let me show you what it's like. Yeah, you can try and stand in my path, but you're gonna regret it. I'll be the one who laughs last while I'm making my exit, 'cause this is only for the strong of heart. Not if you get it, and no matter what the outcome, you better accept it. I got your right to tell, I got better to place, and I'm never a slacker. Just get out of my way. You can't, you can't, I'm not gonna let it go. So take this as a lesson, 'cause it's all the way down. Through the whole world, know your name. So I'll carry on. My time to shine has come, my favorite. As fast as I can go, straight to the top, I know you'll say it. So please wake me up when I get there. It feels like I'm lost in a dream. I know in my heart that it's my time, and I already say the possibilities are never ending. I see it, and now it's all within my reach. Possibility. I see it now. It's always been inside of me, and now I feel so free. This possibility. Drop that song 'cause your beat begin. Oh, this is where my journey began. You're losing your speed, you're losing your flow. Inside me the power you'll never know. Let it out, it's inside you. Better all stand back 'cause I'm coming through. I see it, and now it's all within my reach. I see it now, it's always been inside of me. I see it, and now it's all within my reach. This possibility. I see it now, it's always been inside of me. And now I feel so free. In this possibility. 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 Hello? Okay, listen. I have no idea where you are or how you got there, but what I do know is that guy you were seen with last night, he's bad news. But some good news, if you're hearing this, chances are you're still alive. Look, just stay calm, and if you can, avoid him at all costs. Do your best to hold out until morning. Please just stay alive. We're back, revamped, the madness never ends. We're not alone, this time we brought some friends. No doors, no hope, but you keep coming back. But if this is what you want, then you can be just like us. It's what we're made to do. You act like we're not there. We're unmasked, you hide yourself, and really it makes us the same. A couple hours, but it's feeling like days. Now you're running out of power, leave you mingled and winding away. Step one, check lights and empty out the holes. Did you hear that? There's banging in the halls. Enjoy your new job, 'cause it might be our last. You'll find it 6 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow. It's what we're made to do. You act like we're not there. We're unmasked, you hide yourself, and really it makes us the same. A couple hours, but it's feeling like days. Now you're running out of power, leave you mingled and winding away. It's what we're made to do. You act like day. You're running out of power, leave you mangled and winding away. Oh yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find it. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it, see it. Follow me. Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know someone that'll make it through. Got no other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Find the next stage, no matter what that may be. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it, see it. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. You gotta follow me. Set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Prove it, see it. Follow me. Follow me. I'll make it through.
People of the land known as cyberspace, I greatly apologize for playing 1,000 songs before starting the stream, but here we are out here in cyberspace land. It's finally happening. I feel like it's been a lifetime. It's been a whole, actual, living, breathing lifetime since the last time we were able to do a streaming-related activity and all that nonsense. What is going on, Will? Miller Time and Ren, how is it going? How are all of you doing on this day of the week? What is up? Just only a minor hint of chaos, you know. It kind of seems to be that way, you know. Whenever you got to dust the cobwebs off of things just don't seem to work correctly. Freaking cobwebs, you know what I'm saying? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. So, what's happened? What's happened over the past few weeks? Let's spice it up tonight. So DSI might say, okay. I would not That would be how I go. That would in fact be how I go if that were the case. And we would go very quickly if that were the case. What is going on, Grimaldo? How is it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. My freaking old man neck. I literally, just on my drive home, my neck just started hurting. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just spun it all the way around. I did a full 360. But, here we are. It's just, you're just existing and suddenly you have an injury. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. So that vacation was good. I'm in fact not Beetlejuice. So there's that. My beach vacation was good. It was fantastic. Got just chillaxed. And there was and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we get into the stream. But yeah, past several weeks have been pee good. And speaking of things that are pee good, we have some shenanigans to tend to here, and you will see that our plumber friend is on the side of this Happy Meal. So let's do this. Knowing ruining it by sending you millennial pain real. I don't know what you're talking about, Will. I do not know. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's I'm going to open it in here because I don't know. This might be another one of those situations where it spoils it on the box, but we're not going to do that. Miller Time, I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that occurred. That's another thing that happened out here in cyberspace land. A new video came out on this here YouTube channel, so I appreciate that, Miller Time. If you were around at the beginning of the stream, it did, in fact, play at the beginning of the stream. It was one of the 19 videos that played at the beginning of the stream, so there's that. Before we whip it out here, we're going to take a look at some of the characters that we can get. Emmanuel, what is going on? How is it going? It's so great to see you. Went live at a convenient time. Do tell. Why is it convenient? So we got, I think, Frog Luigi is pretty cool there. Mario looking a little wacky there. Yes, she, in fact, desperately wants whatever is inside this box. So that's hopefully a good sign that it's something good. I finally have nothing to do. Fantastic. I love that. Birdo would be awesome. I actually love Birdo as a character, so that's great. Got some other things. Wonder Bowser Jr. Was there a Bowser Jr. on the other side? No. Is there? Oh, yes. I missed it. Down here. So regular Bowser Jr. and then Wonder Bowser Jr. with the bandana there. So cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on in here in this box. But before we do that, we got to do a pin. We got to do a serious pination of that message because if you have not seen the new video, Endless Possibility from Sonic Unleashed, a chip metal version of said things, then you're in the right place to do that. So be sure to check that out at some point and hurl your finger into the like button. Birdo! We got a Birdo! Look at that. That's fantastic. That's actually fantastic. That was one of my more wanted figures here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. I'm hoping. Oh, Bowser. Okay. Will, I was a little confused. I was my brain was in a bad place there when I read that, but I've recovered from said situation. I understand now. Oh wow, I'm zoomed all the way out. I don't even know how I did that. Can't believe people hate the Mario movie. I feel like anybody that I've talked to that likes like Mario and likes video games and stuff loved it, but anybody who doesn't know anything about all that stuff is like, what the heck is this? So I think it's just a bunch of fan service, but that's to be expected, I think. IMHO. I was in a love it. So anyway, we got Birdo. Got a few more of these in the near future that we will do. But that's cool. That's actually probably the one that I wanted the most. So success. We can stop right there. We can stop there, right? Okay. You hook your Switch to the dock. Yes, I do. I do, in fact, do that. That is the thing that occurs. I don't like Mario as much as I like Sonic, but the movie was pretty good. Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet. My wife and I have been talking about going to see both the Mario movie and Project Hail Mary, and we have yet to do it. But I believe this Friday we are going to see Project Hail Mary. And then we will, at some point soon, see the Mario movie. So we'll see. We shall see, and all that nonsense. Looking at tinkering. Oh, nice. Yeah. I would suggest if you get on to the Amazonians, you can get a super cheap capture device. It's literally just like a dongle, like a USB dongle that has an HDMI input on it, and you can plug your Switch into that. And it's not going to be the greatest capture of all time, and it's probably going to have like some latency. But I have used those before, and they are super cheap. And if you're just kind of dabbling and you want to just try it out, I would definitely recommend looking at those. And they're going to have some no name whatever. If you get something by like Elgato, basically Elgato has like the same thing, but it's like over $100, but it's, you pay for the quality difference there. But, if you're just trying to tinker, just trying to get started out tinkering, then yeah, I'd recommend checking one of those out. They're super easy to get working. And I don't know if you're familiar with OBS, but that's kind of I think the gold standard of like streaming software and stuff like that. It's free. So yeah.
It's a delicious last course. Oh, the delicious last course. One can eat and fill and still stay until.
OBS is it's come a long way. I don't know when the last time you used it.
Will has been a member for 31 months. They said, hey, 31 months is cool, but have you ever heard my impression of a sprinkler? It sounds like this. Then comes back like T.
That was phenomenal. That was actually incredible, Will. I greatly appreciate that. I'm also noticing that I didn't update this. Never mind, it's fixed. Okay. That made my month. Will, I greatly appreciate that support for that extended period of time. That's actual insanity. That's actual living, breathing insanity. I can't even begin to give you enough thanks. But thank you. Many appreciations for flying through cyberspace from me to you. Yeah, I'm also shooketh at how well that worked. Oh, my freaking neck. What in the hot Scooby poops is happening to my person? Goodness gracious.
Never quit. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I learned that at WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Oh, frick. Ow. I think I'm actually winded. I'm just not going to move my neck this entire stream. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm shooketh.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Okay, our controller is wired in. We're not messing with any wireless nonsense on this video game. So what, I don't even, it's been like 19 months since the last time we played this video game. I don't remember who we're talking to or what we're doing or where we're at. Boys think your situation multicolored. Imagine say if I told you there was shades of gray. The only the platform will be able to perceive. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So no blaming the controller, yes. Just, you guys, remind me, anytime that I'm complaining about the controller or something, say, have you tried plugging it in? Have you tried using a wired controller? Because That's kind. Wait, hang on. Have I tried this? What kind of weapons do I have? What are we doing? The homing thing. Surrender. Okay. This is going to be the period of time where I have to remember how to play this video game. But yeah, as you guys know, all of my consoles and everything are on the other side of the room, 20 feet away from me. So I pretty much have to use... have you tried making sprinkler sounds? I pretty much have to use wireless controllers for everything, unless I have, for some consoles, I have several extensions that I've run all the way over here, like Dreamcast is that way. But yeah, anyway. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is the zoom button. Whoa! Okay. I forgot that I had the, that like upgrade that gives me another HP, so that's cool. How do I whack a mole here? Frick. Is it that one? No. Wait, no, that's the special super. It's this. Okay. Holy shnikes. Chill out, lady. I'm trying to figure it out here. Okay. Slap that. Okay. I'm just trying to remember how to play the video game, guys. I'm sorry. Shooting them in the pits. Don't you dare touch me with your that. Don't you dare. Frick. Okay. Mother of... Okay. Everything's fine. So how have you guys been over the past, 3 weeks? So I was at the beach for a week. That was good. That was quite excellent. Got some excellent chill time in. So yes, Miller time. So we went to Port St. Joe, which is like an hour outside of Panama City, and it's a nice little beach town. It's just a nice little beach town. Everything closes at 9, so if you're in the club scene, then you probably will not have a good time. But it's basically where people go to retire. So it's insanely chill, and members, I'm actually going to post a vlog that I did there on the beach at some point, probably in the next week or so, if my neck ever recovers. But what is going on, Low Riding? How's it going? Thanks for the accident. You were most welcome, sir. You were most welcome. But yeah, there was barely anybody on this beach. I mean, there were people. There were people for sure. But, oh, this is not hurting me. It just moves me. But there was a great distance between us and anybody that was next to us. So it was very spacious. You know, definitely nobody in our no-no square or anything like that. So it was very, very, very good. Very good. And then there's like a little, kind of like a cool little downtown area. And they have just like several food places and lots of like little stores and stuff like that. But it's a very, very nice place if you ever have the opportunity to go there. And it's not too far from Panama City. And also Apalachicola is down there, which is another... It's not like an enormous city. It's like a larger town, basically. But it's also a cool place. But yeah, anyway, it was a good time. Good times were had. Then I got back, and I was literally like getting ready for the freaking stream, and I was attacked by a freaking migraine last week. So that was very unfortunate. That does not happen to me that often, but yeah, when it does, it's like, all right, we don't need any light in this room here. But yeah, Will, yeah, it was quite unpleasant. I felt it like kind of coming on that morning, and then it went away. I was like, okay, whew, dodged that bullet, and then like around like maybe 4:45 or so, I was like, oh frick, this is not good. But thankfully, it did not linger forever. I kind of, I don't even, it was crazy because I don't even felt like I slept or anything, but I did like fall asleep for a couple of hours and kind of slept it off. So that was good. Hit me like a bullet when I get them instant. I'll have to just go to bed and sleep for like 10 to 12 hours. I'm very, very thankful that I was able to just kind of sleep it off, and it kind of went away after a couple of hours. So, yeah. But yeah, it's when I get them, it's like, it's rough. It's like every light is too bright, and it's yeah. No bueno. Not what you want. Not what you want. What else happened over the past 2 weeks? Oh yeah, like I said, song came out, Endless Possibility. So that was a good. And I don't think I've talked about this, but it is going to be there's a Sonic fan project coming out, and I'll talk a little bit more about it whenever it happens. But it is a tribute to Sonic Unleashed. And the song is actually going to be in that fan project. So that is it's one of the reasons why I did that song, other than several people requesting it. But it will be it'll be in that project. I don't know when that project is going to come out, but as that time approaches, I will be in the know, and I will let you guys know. So that's not what you want. Whoa! Was that not what you want? Oh, I was Medusa'd. I get it. Frick. Okay. I appreciate that, Will. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was the vacation was good. Unfortunately, so my plan was to play Metroid Prime Remastered on the beach, and I did a little bit, but that whole thing, or when you're playing a video game in the sun, or like using any kind of device, honestly, it's got to be
the current DS I count is 748. This is the first of the day. On purpose.
It's got to be like really bright. Which is fine, but Metroid Prime Remastered is a pretty dark game, so it was a little difficult to play. So I ended up playing. I brought my Analog Pocket, which is it's like a handheld kind of emulation, FPGA emulation device. And I just played some Sega Genesis games. I think probably the one I played the most was Rocket Knight Adventures, which I played on stream a couple of years ago. I didn't beat it. Was hoping to maybe beat it, but I just kind of let my brain do whatever it wanted to do on this when I was chilling. So. I read a little bit, played some video games and all that. Frick. Didn't really make a whole lot of progress in any one thing. Just kind of did a bunch of different things. Ready for the storms coming through. My car is inside. So there's that. I probably should move the grill into under the patio, but talking about large to very large hail, I'm sure it'll be lovely to wake up. Yeah, good grief. Hopefully there's no crazy damage from that or anything. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, let's get focused here.
On September 24th, 2024, Michael K. said, "Give me that turkey in my mouth hole."
I'm willing to bet that was probably, well, I don't know. Was it Streets of Rage 3? Just trying to think of video games where I'm eating turkeys. Frick, if I don't keep deceasing, getting hit multiple times. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Frick. Okay, let's do a reboot here. I mean, if that's where you... Yes, that, indeed that. Okay. Talking about possible tornadoes here, I like to keep an eye on. Yeah, my weatherman days have sailed. I used to be all into the weather thing, like I've told you guys before. I legitimately thought about. I don't know if you guys have seen people who have, like, if you guys know what a Raspberry Pi is, right? So it's like a small little tiny computer. It's like a little board, mainly for different like projects and home tinkering projects and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen people who have taken Raspberry Pis and they will they'll do things like set up basically or they'll just use like another computer in their house or something and set it up, but they'll basically try to replicate cable television with it, like old cable television. And so you can like cycle through like all the channels and they have commercials playing and all kinds of stuff like that. How far am I? Oh, shoot. Okay. Doing okay. But I had this thought that it'd be sweet it'd be sweet to set up basically a Raspberry Pi that's just playing like old Weather Channel broadcasts on a CRT television and just have that like on loop. I don't even know. I don't even know the purpose of that, but it seemed very nerdy and very, very exciting to me. I'm almost heard a naughty. Yeah. Stop squirting me with that. Yeah. Eat it. No, frick. I keep forgetting to do the dash around. Okay. Let's chop up your tentacles here. Stop it. Yeah, eat it. Don't touch that. Just floating poison. Just floating. Ah! Farts. Oh, you dingleberry. Boom, shakalaka. The sad violin. That's great. forgot to not move my head. It's actually, everything is actually okay. As long as I just kind of plug the spot in my neck that is seizing. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Might need to try to use the zapper thing. I don't know. Well, I forgot what that freaking thing's called. Many moons ago, my wife bought one of those things that it has the like little pads on it, the zappy things, and you can like put it on a muscle. You know, it kind of like zaps the muscle. I don't know if that's neck appropriate, but probably not. But it's very helpful for back stuff. I'm so steamed. I never want to hear Ludwig, says Les. Yeah, it's kind of says. Never doesn't know first thing about music. You wasn't even talking to him. Neither will you. Okay. Dramatic Fanatic. This is probably going to be the easiest level in the video game. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Ugh! Farts. I've used those zappy things when I had a sciatic pain in the past. I have so many massage related things at home. It'd be cheaper for me to just go get them. Yeah, I may have told you guys about this. Like earlier this year, so I started last year, about middle of last year. I started working out again, like lifting weights and stuff for the first time in like since 2015 or 2016 probably. Can I not touch that? I cannot touch that. And you know, I'm using muscles that have not really been used in like a decade. And earlier this year, I was just having this like late last year, early this year, I'd have this like reoccurring thing between my shoulder blades where it's just like a knot. It's just like a knot in the muscle that just would move back and forth. Like it'd go away and then it'd come back in the other one. And then it would just like go back and forth. I used the zappy thing on that. It helped a bit, but I could never like really truly get it to go away. So ultimately I ended up going and getting literally just a massage on on my shoulder blades. Those, yeah, like I don't even I don't think I think I would have had it for life if I hadn't have just gone and gotten somebody to literally just hurl their entire person into the muscles in my back to get them to stop doing whatever the frick they were doing. But it's been much better since I had that done. So, yeah. I hated that I waited so long to just freaking do that. Like, I tried everything to get it to stop, and I just couldn't. And I finally caved and did that. And I was like, look, this is all I need. This is all I need from you, please. Save me. And it worked. Is Michael K? Yeah, you know, Miller time. That may be the case. That may be the or it may be the case of, you know, I'm actually playing the game how it's supposed to be freaking played. You know what I'm saying? Realization that the answer was simple, but it took that whole thing. Oh, this is cool. This reminds me of Puppeteer as I die. I actually just responded to, I made a short on YouTube and on social media and stuff about talking about how amazing Puppeteer for PS3 is. And every once in a while I'll get a comment on it. Somebody's like, man, I didn't even know that anybody else was as obsessed with this game as me, but it's phenomenal. And I'm just like, yep. Yes, indeedy McDoodleson. It is a phenomenal video game. The whole world should know. I will shout it from the rooftops for all of eternity. I wish they would do like some kind of re-release of it so that more people can play it. Because like right now, the only way the only way you can play it is play it on a PS3. So. This may sound so bad. I'm worried about being uncomfortable. Like if a dude does it, I think it moved. No, I understand. I understand that. I totally get that. Ah! Frick. Joshua, what is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day. I loved your cover of All I Want. I listen to it every day. Well, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That's good to hear that somebody's enjoying that. I'm pretty happy with how that song turned out. And I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty happy with that one. I was actually... So I'm trying to figure out what the next song I'm going to do is, and for the first time in the entirety of this channel, I literally have no idea what the next song I'm going to do is. So I'm trying to figure that out. And the thought of doing another Crazy Taxi song came to mind, so I don't know. We'll see. Pizza Power from Turtles in Time. I really want to do a vocal. I don't know. I go back and forth on this all the time. If it, I do like doing the instrumental stuff, but I really prefer doing the vocal cover stuff. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to be just limited by vocal stuff only, you know? So, I don't know. Remake of the OG Young MK Power of Love. That could be cool. That could be cool. I feel like I could actually do basically cover myself covering the songs that I did on the channel way back when. So let's see what songs did I do. The first cover that I did. I don't remember what I showed you guys. Should I? What? What? I'm uncertain what I was supposed to do there. Frick. So the first cover that I did on YouTube, and all of these, well, not all. This one was with an instrumental track, but it was a Dream Theater song called Wither, and it was just kind of like a kind of soft, not like progressive metal or anything. It's just like really kind of soft, kind of ballad, kind of almost. That was the first song I did. I did a cover of Mega Man 3 with lyrics by Brental Floss. You have so much hair in those old videos. I do, in fact. Mega Man 3 with lyrics. That was cool. I could actually see myself doing that again. That I did Battlefield by Jordan Sparks. Several of these songs, there's no rhyme or reason why I did them. I simply wanted to. Power of Love. Is that it? And not only that, but my voice, I literally sound like a child in these videos. I couldn't have planned that any better to be exactly where our friend was falling from the sky just then. Let's do a reboot. Videos are 16 years old. That's crazy. I mean, the time of my life. Yes, indeed. I mean, I need a breather here. I need a little breather. Oh wait, hang on. Let me see. Will, if you send me some links to those videos, we can watch a couple or something. But only the best ones. I'll let you decide. We can maybe watch one now and then one a little bit later. So, Battlefield, if you could send it, can you send it in chat? I think you can do that. Can you do that? I don't remember how locked down I have the link thing. Okay, yeah. Battlefield. It's just it was not the Battlefield game. I literally just did it because I wanted to. It was why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. That song. I just did it because I wanted to. Frick. I think I need the spreader, not the homer. Okay, we gotta focus. I forgot that I can slap the pink. I didn't realize. I really forgot about that. Yo, okay. Whoop. Do not you dare. Frick. Gotta love it when bosses just leave random things on the ground for you to do a thing. The golden nugget of Doc Brown yelling in Spanish. Yeah. I'll talk a little bit about that once we watch it, but frick. Do not you dare. Freaking. Okay. One more. One more. One more. This is the one. I feel it within my person. Can I attack this fan? I think the answer is no. Frick. Why? Why would a guy do that? Why would a guy, literally, why would a guy, any sane guy do that? Whoop. Yep. Yes, sir. Look at you back there. Bye. Okay, let's see. I don't know what the heck to do here. Wait, this is different. No, in this game seems fair. Yeah, they do tend to, you know. It's not that they're cheating or anything, but I don't know, man. It's like a lot of these bosses, they just like take them just a hair too far. It's like it's already hard, but then do I destroy this? Do I destroy that? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's what a guy does. That's what a cup does. That's what happens. That's what happens. Lightning, 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 lightning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eat my finger squirts. Eat them with your mouth parts. Meteor, 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 meteor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Frick. I forgot what this does. Oh my farts! I'm watching Rad Bromance. Okay. Let me pull this out. Nope. 13 years ago. That's crazy. Okay. I need to... Where's my freaking mouse? Inevitably, this is not going to work, and I need to do a little test-a-rooski here.
On November 19th, 2024, Michael K. said, "This game is making me work for it."
Actually, I can do it like this. Let me do it like this. Okay, I mean, you know, what the freaking, okay. Everything's fine here. All right. Okay, and we're going to go to this here. Ignore all this nonsense all over the screen. We're just going to have to watch it like this because that's easiest. I apologize. Okay, where's my mouse? What the H? Actually, I think my mouse just died. Backup mouse, engage. And we're back. Okay. Okay. A guy sounds like a child. I'm going to get copyright flagged into oblivion for this, but it's fine. There's a guy. That is my childhood Dreamcast. That is in fact me. Yes, indeed. Indeedy McDoodleson. Back before my neck felt like this. What happened to the hair? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The collection has grown since then. It has grown quite a bit. Yeah, such a baby. Bro, this was 13 years ago. What? yeah, baby. Centrifugal force coming. Yeah, there you go. We've all been there. Well, not all of us, some of us. To lose control. Huh. The Tower of Power. Love the early 2010s transition. If you have not seen Dirty Dancing, then you probably have no freaking clue what is happening in this video, but so I apologize. I don't know why. Nobody puts MK in a corner. Funny story, my game collection was in a corner at that point in time. It was literally 2 shelves in a corner. Also, funny story, when I filmed this on my birthday for some reason. In my backyard. Which, by the way, this house doesn't exist anymore. It has since been torn down. That corner doesn't exist. Ironically, my PC and monitor are in a corner right now. Those transitions, though, man. So, yeah, that's it. That's the thing. We'll watch The Power of Love later. Who is the girl? That is, her name is Donna. So Order of Tyr went through a couple different iterations. Most important question is, who is the cameraman? There was no camera. Like, actually, Donna at this time, I believe she lived in Chattanooga, and she did her stuff there, and I did my stuff here. So the whole thing was done, remotely. It's a karaoke track. We didn't make the track or anything like that, and we just did the vocals on the karaoke track, and then filmed all the goods. But yeah, Order Tyr, the band went through a couple different iterations, but at first it was a power metal band, like Dragon Force or Rhapsody of Fire or whatever. It was like a power metal band, like epic symphonic metal, power metal. It singing about dragons and whatever. So in that iteration of the band, the original iteration, I've played this for you guys before, but it's just like really fast, whatever. I sang and played guitar. Grimaldo here in the chat actually also played guitar. And Zarain, who you all may know from some of the videos here on the channel, he played drums in that iteration of the band. That's when we were doing fantasy metal. How many different ways can I say that? Then later on, we ended up kind of shifting over to like doing video game covers, video game metal, metal covers of video game music. And when we did that, I started playing drums. Zarain switched over to guitar, and Donna here in that video, she sang. So it was basically metal covers of video game music, but it wasn't just like one song. It was like a medley. It was like, I honestly think what we were doing was probably just like a little too much for some people. You know, kind of felt like maybe you guys aren't ready for that yet. Yeah, we were doing like, it was basically medley. I don't want to call it a medley because we would take songs that kind of would mesh together pretty well and mesh them together, but your kids are going to love it. We'd mesh them together in a way that worked. You couldn't really hear the seams in the songs. So they weren't like medleys, you know, where it's like, oh, it's this song and then this song. It's like a bunch of different songs like overlapping, and it's songs that kind of, they had like a similar feel or whatever, and you wouldn't really think that they would go together, but they did, kind of thing. So yeah, it was that with like original lyrics and stuff on top of that. So it was interesting. It was interesting. Probably trying to think like if really the only cover that we did like of one song. I'm just making sure before I say this. I can't think. We did a cover of the Transformers theme from the 1986 movie, and we actually never recorded it. We played it. We used to play it like this was back before video game conventions were really a thing. Unfortunately, it was very much so. Just like kind of anime and comic conventions and stuff like that, and just like general nerd conventions. And so yeah, we did a cover of the Transformers theme. I wish video game conventions had been a thing back then. I feel like that's exactly what we should have been playing at, but, you know, here we are. Here we are. Exactly. Exactly that. Okay. Come on now. Show yourself to me. Look at that. Ah! Please do not. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Don't mess up this time. Yeah, the whoa. I forgot. What the heck does this do? Ah! That version of the theme is quite good. Listened to it a few days ago. I'm jamming to it. Bro, that soundtrack is phenomenal. It truly is fantastic. And there is some oh my god. The Touch, which I have done a cover of on the channel. Love that track. But okay, what are we doing now? 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 Please, please. Okay. Let's just do the homing. The homing. Hang on. Let me focus. I will continue this discussion. Don't let me forget Transformers soundtrack. Thanks. Enjoy. Yes, sir. Yes, buddy. Do not murder me. Do not hurt. Do not injure. Okay. Yeah, the Transformers soundtrack, 1986 movie. There are some instrumental, like, it's like 80s synthy, progressive, like borderlining, like rock. I don't even know how you describe this stuff, but it is like some of the coolest music I have ever heard in my life. You know, there are definitely some like 80s hair metal stuff on that soundtrack, but specifically the instrumental stuff by Vince DiCola is phenomenal. I cannot stress that enough. Vince DiCola, go check it out. He wrote the Rocky theme. He did the Rocky theme. I don't know what else. He's done other random things, but yeah. He did the instrumental stuff on that soundtrack, and it is so freaking good. It is so freaking good. Oh my goodness gracious. Gravy pants all over my chest and body parts. It is so good. I cannot even. Ugh. Oh, I have one coin. That's not what you want. Sounds good then. I would love to play it on here and talk about it, but I just have no doubt. I would have like 6 copyright flags on this video if I did that. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Contemplating. Railroad Wrath. Kwamakaze, how is it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. How are you doing today? Looks like there's been some progress since the last stream. You know, we've been making some progress here. We've just been ripping and tearing through all these foolish bosses. Yep. Yes, sir. Whoa, 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 hey, ha, ho. Please, please. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I didn't even realize. Goodness gracious. Okay, I get it now. I see. Okay. Yeah, da, 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 da. This ghost has eyes on its hands that are being shot at me. So what has everybody been up to lately? Anybody doing anything cool? Watching anything cool? Playing anything cool? Anybody doing any traveling? Like what has everybody been up to since the last time we were doing a thing out here in cyberspace land? Frick. This one might be difficult. Started playing Starfield. Okay, I have never played Starfield. I actually don't know anything about Starfield. I've heard of people playing it, but I don't really know anything. What kind of game is that? Frick, I touched the ground with my feet. Dadgummit. Oh wait, that's actually what I wanted to happen. Half the villains in this game don't show up in the show. Oh, interesting. What is the premise of the show? Is it like is it basically the same thing as the game, or is it something does it have like a different storyline or something? It's the newest Bethesda game. It's about space exploration. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look that up. I have So last we spoke, I was still playing Doom 2016, but I have since beaten. I have finally completed Doom 2016. Finally, only a decade late. But I quite enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Since then, I've been playing that new game Pragmata, and it's been good. It's very satisfying. The battle system is very satisfying because you have to do like, yeah, it's very good. So basically you have to it's like a third person shooter. And you have to while you're fighting, like, androids and robots and stuff like that. And you're trying to in the machine's like default state, you can't attack it. So you have to do like a hack on it in order to like weaken it to, reveal its weak point or whatever, so you can attack it. So you're having to run around, move around, and dodge it while also like, aiming at it. But you have to do these hacks on it where when you do like the L trigger or whatever to focus on it, then it pops up with this thing, and then you use like the face buttons of the controller to kind of like not really go through a maze, but kind of like move the cursor through like a grid to basically the goal of the grid. And then depending on, there are some things in the grid that, like, if you run into them, it can do something bad, or maybe there's an item in the grid that if you get it, it kind of like causes you to do more damage. And or like another item is like, oh, you can, if it's like a multi-hack thing, so if you hit that, then it hacks like several enemies on the map instead of just the one that you're hacking. But all that while you are also dodging what it's doing and shooting at it. So it sounds kind of complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's like super satisfying when you pull it off. The show definitely has a different storyline. It's no way like the game. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I don't think it's like the greatest game of all time or anything like that, but it's a really good game. It's just like a really good game. And it's set in space. Basically, you play as this guy who goes to this like space station, and it's kind of a cool premise because it's in the future, obviously, where they've come up with 3D printers that are able to just like print everything, print like super complex stuff. So literally this space station has been 3D printed basically. And all of the machines and androids and stuff that inhabit the space station, but something has gone wrong on the space station, and everything is trying to murder you. So that's basically it. And you come across this like android little 8-year-old looking girl that is helping you. She's like doing the hacking and stuff for you. So yeah. Capcom has been putting out a lot of good games. Absolutely. I have not played the new Resident Evil yet. That's next on my list. I was going to play it after I beat Doom, but long story short, it was out of stock, and I was not able to get it. So, remember when I said I wasn't going to buy it until I was ready to play it? Well, when I was ready to play it, I literally couldn't buy it. So, anyway, so I started Pragmata instead. So, I'll probably play Resident Evil after I beat that. But Pragmata does run on the Resident Evil engine, so it has a very similar feel to the way that those games play. Even though this is more like action-y. Okay, maybe I need to switch weapon. I don't know. I don't know what the right move here is. Let me actually focus here and try to dodge the eyeballs instead of whatever the H I'm doing. You got the touch. Frick. Literally everyone has played that new Resident Evil game, and I have to say little girls have never been scarier. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Definitely looking forward to playing it. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have another weapon that might be better for this. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Do not. Don't you dare. It's funny, when I got to the end of Doom 2016, like the ending of Doom 2016 is basically just setting it up for a sequel. And it happened, and I was like, oh, we're not done yet. I totally thought I was the last level, but I guess not, you know? And then it was like, it pulled like a, you know, a Back to the Future, and was like, okay, we're just stopping here. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Finish the fight in Doom Eternal. Have any of you played all 3 of the new Doom games? Frick. Whoa, that's not what a guy wants. That's not what a guy wants. Frick! There we go. Goodness gracious. I need to change this special move. I do not know what the heck this does. Is that... Oh, that is hurting him. Okay. Just don't want. Touched. I was touched. I was touched. And not by an angel. I mean, I guess by a ghost, though. I've been slacking with Doom, so I just played 2016. In 2016, I started it in 2016, and I just got distracted. I just got distracted and stopped playing it. And I realized that I wanted to play it on my TV or whatever, and so. And yes, I started on Steam, and then I finished it on PS4. Yes, I know I could play computer games on my TV, but just reasons, just reasons. I have nothing to say. I love one thing that I do love about playing stuff on PS5 and on Switch. Is just being able to put the system in standby and just, you know, we're just pausing literally right here at this exact moment in time. Frick.
On April 8th, 2024, Michael K. said, I guess I was too loud in my bush.
Oh. Yes, sir. We've all been there. I just, I don't know what my bush was doing at that point in time. Why did I do that? Why would a guy do that? Whoop. Yes, sir. It was being noisy. Clearly. I wonder if that was the Looney Tunes game. No, da, da, da. My cat is literally sitting here begging for me to give her treats or something. Okay, I will BRB momentarily. Do not fret. Don't nobody go nowhere. And all that nonsense. Okay.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Yes, indeed.
Never, 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 never quit. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I learned that at WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Yes, that.
The sea was angry that day, my friends, like an old man trying to send back soup in a deli.
Oh, I really... It's my favorite thing to come back to, honestly. The marathon upon return. Okay, so let's we're gonna check out the power of love here really quick. This nonsense. Yep, ignore that. It's fine. Everything about that was fine. I apologize for your ear holes. Ignore whatever the heck this intro is. The This has a lovely volume. This has a lovely little skit here in the beginning and end. So this is funny because I kind of based this on there was this a friend that I had that used to call me all the time before Michael K needed a maybe yes, that's accurate. That's accurate. But yeah, so she'd always call me and complain about whatever the heck guy that she was with at the time. So, yeah. It's Missplosion Man.
Hi. Sure, I'd love to hear all about your boy problems. Hit me. Right. Yep.
A guy should have used a different microphone.
Yeah, you know what? All right. Love can kind of suck sometimes. It's a pretty crazy thing. Oh no! It can be good too. Oh yes, it can. We'll step into my office. I'll tell you all about the power of love.
Don't mind me saving your ear holes. It's fine. It's fine. Did she ever find someone who didn't make her mad? Not that I know of.
Change a hawk to the little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, ooh. Soft for the diamonds, rich like cream, stronger
Just me driving around the neighborhood
make a bad one good.
with a literal tripod set up in my passenger seat.
Power of love that keeps you home at night. You don't need money, don't take fame. Don't need a credit card or ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes. But I might just save your life. That's the power of love.
Fieldpercussionworkshop.com. This shirt that I'm wearing here, I haven't thought about that in a long time, but that was a guy that organized a drum line that played at a 311 concert that happened here. And I was on that drum line, so pretty cool. I'm sure that doesn't exist anymore, but I'm already smiling because I know what's coming. Power of love. I don't know why this crap is flashing. It was like some bug.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
I think that was my first wig, actually. It's funny how our younger selves look like entirely different people. That's accurate. I'll explain in a second.
Said it. Break up with your boyfriend.
So I traveled back in time to stop myself from having the conversation. So, very quickly, so first of all, this video here. So this was the first thing I did in After Effects. This time traveling thing here with my car, doing all this zappy stuff and disappearing and whatever. That took me like a whole entire day to do that. I just did it because I wanted to. I don't even know what to tell you. This whole thing, this clip of Doc Brown speaking Spanish. So, I wanted some footage from Back to the Future for this video, but the problem is that I downloaded it and it took a long time to find and it took a long time to download, and I downloaded it, and when I played it back, it was in Spanish. So I was just like, okay, whatever, let's roll with this, because actually that's kind of funny. But I don't have time. I don't want to freaking mess with trying to find an English version. So whatever, that's what was in the video. So yeah, other funny story about this video. This was actually filmed. This was an apartment that I lived in at the time. And all of this other stuff with me driving around, all this was filmed after I had moved out of that apartment. I think I filmed this like right before I moved out of that apartment, or all this skit stuff, and then I moved into this house that I did the other video in the the Dirty Dancing video. And so all this stuff with the car was filmed like a month later. So it's interesting. It was interesting. But I knew exactly. I had the vision. I knew what I wanted to do. So Anyway, so that's the power of love. Maybe next time you guys can convince me to watch a couple more of these horrific videos. Yes. Anyway, okay. What are we doing? This.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Okay. I don't know if my neck is going to recover. You know when you have like a crick in your neck and you feel like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be the same again? That's where I'm at right now. Frick. Please, please. No! Da, 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 da. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Doc Brown screaming in Spanish. I'd be curious to watch that entire movie in Spanish, to be honest with you. Oh, you know what? You know what, Miller Time? You were so right. You were so right. Frick. Okay. I could probably make that happen. I'm pretty sure I've deleted that video since then. So I do not have that. But, I mean, like, you could just, get on the Blu-ray or whatever.
On October 29, 2024, Michael K. said, yeah, how do you like that in your eye holes? How do you like that?
Yep. Oh, wow. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, yeah, Miller Time, you nailed it. You nailed it here. Wait, I want to be here. Oh, you. Yep. Okay. Frick. Oh no. Oh! Oh, what? Okay, this one's rough. This one's rough. Am I reaching? Am I actually hitting him from this far away? I think so. That's not what you want. Goodness gracious. Like, I even have 1 extra HP right now, and I'm just still doing a dumb. This guy has eyes everywhere except where they should be. Facts.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, you... Whoa. Eh? Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Great. What? That's not what you want. Next stop, your funeral. That's pretty rough. It's pretty rude. I am H.O. Am I touching or am I not touching? I cannot tell. I'm just going to go ahead and get closer so I can touch. Dadgummit. Boom, boom. I think it's doing something. I think it's working. Dadgummit. Do not. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge an eyeball. That. Exactly that. Sigh! Yeah. Oh, it put me there. It freaking put me there. I think I'm touching. Frick. Yeah! Consider yourself touched, fool. Thanks for the assist, Pumpkin Man. Yep, that'll do. Thanks again for that. That's very helpful. Yeah! Look at that. Whoa! I was fling-flunged. What are we doing now? What the H is happening? Like, literally what? Literally what? Oh, ah! What is happening? Oh my goodness gracious! I'm so stressed. Ah! Get out of here, you freaking bedsheet! Ah! Oh, you know what? Screw it. What? Whoa! Oh, I didn't even realize the ghost could move the dingy-doo! Oh, no! Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. Frick. Dadgummit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's try it over. Yeah. Okay. Please. Okay. Yeah. Eat him. Yeah. No. Mother. Okay. Freaking monster. Yep. This train is only for the dead, but we can help with that. I didn't even read that. Yikes. That's pretty yikes-inducing, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, fingertips have never tasted so good! Whoa, that's not what a guy wanted. It's not what a guy wanted. Frick! Mother of pearl. I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna get all up close and personal here. Okay. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh, I almost slapped an eyeball. That's not what you want. It's not what you want. Yeah. Whoop. Some of that. Eat my fingers, literally. I wonder if this is the same every time or if he goes to a random place. Oh. Nope, sure doesn't. Or he does go to a random place. Excuse me. Pardon me. Frick! Okay. Mother of ShamWow, mother of pearl. These freaking ghosts. Yeah. No. Okay. Do not touch my that with your those. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Eat it. Oh, no! What a freaking waste of existence. Son of a dingleberry! Why would a guy do that? Okay, we're getting there. Making progress. We're making progress. Everything is easier. Every time we do this, it gets easier and easier and easier. Never has a video game been as easy as this video game is right now at this very moment in time. All right. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, that was a good run. I will take that. No. Yep. Oh, going this way this time. I see how it is. I see how this is going to be. Oh! Yep. Easy, 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 easy. Look at you. Farts. Oh, what? How am I supposed to? Frick? No! It's fine. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Frick. Ah. Yes, sir. Put me on over here. You don't have time to make 2 jumps. You should always reset. Oh, you see, I actually literally was just thinking, I wonder if I could just stay in the middle of the 2 hands. And here we are. Oh, mother of pearl. Effing mother. Okay, we got this. What's happening? Okay. Everything's fine. Wow. No. Yep. Okay. You dingus. Oh no. Oh no! Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, buddy. Yes, indeedy McDoodleson. Oh, frick. What is happening? What does the guy do? Okay. Yippee skippy. What do we do with this? Okay. This is quite a predicament that we are now stuck inside of. Cha-hoo, ha-hee. Frick. Come on now. Duh. Yep. Son! You actual... Okay. This is the one. I feel it. This train is brutal. This enemy is brutal. Whoop. Oh. Yes, sir. Progress is being made in this corner of cyberspace land. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Miller Time. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. Yep. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for that. Hoi! Hey, sucker. Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy, McDoodleson. Do not you dare. Thank you. Enjoy. Yep. Frick. I don't know why I just wasted this on that. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know what to tell you. I just literally don't know what to tell you. Frick. No! Oh, Miller time. That's great. That absolutely needs to happen. Remind me of that as soon as I finish this here. Son!
No! You get out of that hole! You make it home now. Survive!
Frick. My cat keeps on walking in front of the freaking monitor. Boom shakalaka. There it is.
Never, 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 never quit. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I learned that at WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Boom shakalaka!
Woo. Let's see. Sound effect. Flawless victory. Got it. Excellent. That's what you like to see. Okay. Look at that. We are making progress is being made. Try your luck.
Wow, winning. It's how you perceive it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time. All bets are off. What does this mean? Hold it right there, you. You might have busted some of them dead beats, but you don't have all their soul contracts. You ain't seeing Big Cheese and you got their contracts. You probably missed all of them. Okay. So let's, I don't even know what I missed. Okay. So, okay. What bros are, who is screaming and carrying on like that? Well, that's not very nice, you freaking spork. Okay. What is this? Warner Werman. Is there, like, hold up. Is there some way that I can see, like, what I'm missing? Or do I just have to kind of just know?
Will just donated $5 and said, just for fun, let's hear the sprinkler again. It sounds like this. T T T T T T T T T T T S T S T S T S T S T S T S T S T S T S T S T T T T T T T T T T. I love that.
That's pretty amazing. Well, I greatly appreciate that super chat. Mega appreciations for flying through cyberspace from me to you. I'm glad that Clabot could entertain you in such a way. What is going on with these flames? It's like every freaking boss is just a dingus. Ugh. Every freaking boss is a dingus. Every single one of them. Check list by your super. Yeah, frick. They had gummit. All right, Will. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better and get a good night rest. Good night's rest. Sleep well and wake up tomorrow feeling like literally $1 million. But we'll catch you later. Have a great rest of your week. Oh, I'm supposed to. Okay. Okay. It took a lot longer than I was expecting. Frick. Yep. Dead. Let's try that again. Okay. Yep. Kind of wish I could double jump. I feel like sometimes that would be very helpful. Mother of pearl. It's like a lot of times when I freaking okay, that time he was really quick. Just gotta pay attention. Gotta get good, you know what I'm saying? Stop being a dingus. Yep. Mother of pearl. Okay. My cat is literally sitting in front of the screen. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything about that was A-okay. Yes. Mother of pearl. See, that time he took forever to do that. I just noticed there's an eye that's appearing on the top of the screen. It's alarming. I believe it's probably a feline of some sort. Yep. Come on now. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening? What is going on? What is occurring? Do I ride you? Son! Good grief. What the freaking heck am I doing? What in the chaos is happening? Holy shnikes. Okay. Yep. Look at that. Professional. Yes, sir. Whoa. Going a little far there, sonny boy. Hey! Ho ho! Come on. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, what the? Okay. That was uncalled for. Okay, so that's an attack that happens there. That's an attack that happens there. Literally, okay. Okay, so when he's there, he can shoot fire this way and that way, but then there's also these spinning saws that are occurring. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Mother of pearl. I just need to understand what I'm supposed to do on this next phase here. Because I'm not sure. I'm literally not sure. Yep. Oh, freaking, he did it again. Oh my god. Okay, so okay, when that happens, it's like, okay. I need to be on the opposite side, but how can I get to the opposite side? What the heckin' Tekken? Okay. That was the wrong way. That was the wrong way. Wrong button with. Oh, okay. Let's not do that. We're not messing around with any of that garbage. None of that. Yes. I just noticed the kitty eyes down there too. I'm not seeing all these details because I'm so hyper focused on not sucking. You know what I'm saying? Yep, let's try that again, please. I'm still thinking about the strategy for this next phase because this is like the first time that I feel like I've encountered a boss where it's like legitimately, what the frick am I supposed to do? Okay. I'm supposed to not get hit several times in a row. That's what I'm supposed to do, but you know, here we are. Yep. Some of that. Thought I was going to do a really good job dodging that, but you know. The animation of this mouse is pretty good. Or rat, or whatever. Ooh. Aha. Okay, so I need to... Okay. Frick! Can I... Nope. A soup boss was not on my bingo card.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin.
This is actually a pretty cool boss. Even though I literally have no idea what to do. Mother. Frick! Okay. 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 Ah! Oh, what the H? What the H? Okay. Seems good. Oh, no. Freaking now what? What? Okay. Oh. Wow. Dadgummit. Super Ducky, what is going on? It is so good to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you're doing fantastic today. This game is so much easier now that I actually know what to do, but I still have yet to beat it. She actually literally just walked out of the room. I think she knows. Actually, she's behind me. It's fine. Okay. Everything's fine. Whoop. Yeah, we're kind of slowly learning what the freaking heck to do on every single one of these bosses. It's just like a new, fresh experience every time you fight a boss. Well, that wasn't what you want to do. That's not what a guy should do. Well, that's also not what you want to do. I just dashed right into that like a dingus. I keep forgetting that I don't have the invulnerable dash equipped anymore. I just feel like it's so helpful to have another HP. Another health point, if you will. I did it again. No. Okay. Yep. That'll do. That'll straight up do him. Why? Why would a guy do that? Literally, why would a guy do that? That was not the right button. Whew. Frick. Some of that. Okay. Is your controller plugged in? Too soon. Too soon. Dadgummit. It's not the place for a guy to be. Freaking heck. You gotta be swift. You gotta be swift. It's so good. This honestly might be my favorite boss so far. It's just like, it's just really well done. Woo. Frick. Yep. Boom, shakalaka. Ha ha ha! That's great. Okay, that actually is my favorite boss so far. That was just like, the design of that was like super good. Fantastic. It's not even a cat. Okay, what are we doing now? Hooray. Okay, so you said... what has occurred here on my hiatus, and congrats on the... I appreciate that, Super Ducky. I appreciate that. You know, we're just making our way through Cuphead. I can't remember the last time you were here. Ah, here we go. I can't remember the last time you were here, but... oh, wow. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Let's see. What did we play before this? We played through Spyro, the first Spyro on PS1. This year so far, we've kind of been just playing things a little slower, and like just making our way through the whole thing instead of just like dabbling in a bunch of different things. So those two. What did we do at the beginning of the year? We played Steel Battalion, that original Xbox game that has that enormous controller, you know? I picked that up at the end of last year. What else? I'm trying to... Better this way, I like seeing the game through. Yeah, I want to do more of this instead of just kind of like playing a bunch of random stuff. What was the other thing? Oh, we played a bunch of Commodore 64 games. That was another thing we did. Let's see. How the heck do I get up there? I feel like I remember you swinging by for that, Super Ducky. I really want to play... I have not had a chance to play any more Steel Battalion since then. I really want to play some more. I wish I could run. Instead of walking with a purpose like this. I still only have 1 coin. The door with the key... So... it doesn't appear to be squiggling, so... But can I go through it? No. So, I feel like it was like the last stream somebody said that there was a particular weapon that makes this way easier, and I do not have it, nor do I have enough coins to get it. Well, let's just see. Let's just see what happens here. I'm trying to think of what else we've done. I don't think anything... We did finish GoldenEye on the N64. I think that was like the first thing we did this year. That might be it, honestly. Bro, my neck hurts so bad. I literally did nothing. I did nothing. I literally did nothing to it. I don't even know. Skulls don't need weapons. I'm assuming you meant skills. Wow, that's a move. Frick, frick, frick. But the thing I'm trying to stop by more, I realize I don't actually have anything to do on Tuesdays. Yeah, this is what we do on Tuesdays. Super Ducky, you're welcome to join us. We always start the evening off opening a Happy Meal toy, and then playing a video game. It feels good to complete some games. I'm looking forward to actually completing games on the stream this year, because it was kind of depressed. So I do this thing where I have like an ongoing note. I've been doing this since like 2021, I think. Maybe 2020, I don't remember. 2020, 2021, something like that, where I just make a note of all the games that I beat throughout the year. And wow, frick. Last year, I did not beat a lot of games. Like, it was just not, it wasn't a good list. It was like the shortest list that I've like ever had since I started doing this, honestly. So I made this pact with myself that I was going to just try to beat more games this year instead of just playing a bunch of random stuff. Which I do like playing the random stuff, but there's something, it just feels nice to do a beating of a game, you know what I'm saying? Frick. What kind of Happy Meal do you get yourself? I actually do not eat Happy Meals. Anytime I have a Happy Meal on the stream, it's because my wife had a Happy Meal. She is the one, she likes the portion of a Happy Meal. So, yeah, but she gets, I was not expecting that. Dominate and bominate, that's how I be. She likes a boy's meal, yes. Or do they still do that? I don't even know how that works. It's been a long time since I've even, whatever. Yeah, she likes cheeseburger plain. And then what is it? What the heck does a Happy Meal come with? She usually tries to get double fries. Like, substitute something that it comes with for fries, I think. And get double fries. I remember when I used to eat Happy Meals before I graduated to adult meals. Same. But she likes cheeseburger plain, and I'm trying to think. All I know is, it has to come with a drink, okay? It just absolutely has to come with a drink. And the last time I ordered one with her, I was going through the drive-thru and I ordered it for her. And I was like, yeah, actually, we don't want the drink with it. Like, we just don't want the drink. And the girl was like, it comes with the drink. I was like, yeah, but like, we don't want the drink. We legitimately don't want the drink. And she's like, no, it has to come with a drink. And I felt like I was freaking about to start, for those of you who have heard the Tenacious D skit or whatever, we're just like, just get whatever number of McNuggets that he's trying to order. Give me the 6 chicken McNuggets. Like, they only come in like 4 and 8, and it's like, just throw 2 of them away and give me 6. I wanted to be like, literally, just throw the drink away and we can just call it a day. But, here we are. We ended up just getting getting a Diet Coke and then literally immediately, you know how sometimes they have like a trash can in the drive-thru, like just threw it away in the drive-thru. I'll take the drink for you. Yeah, in hindsight, probably should have just gotten like a bottle of water or something if they would have done that. But you know, here we are. Funny story. I actually don't really like McDonald's a whole lot anymore. If I do end up getting McDonald's, I will get like one of the. I like their fries with sweet and sour sauce, so I'll get that. And then I'll get, they have like wraps, like fried chicken wraps of different varieties. I'll just get one or two of those. Freaking heck. It's been a while since I've had I think the last time I had a Big Mac was whenever, you know, the Grimace shake returned. I got a Big Mac meal with a Grimace shake. I think that was probably the last what you call it? The last Big Mac I got. Speaking of which, soda is almost non-existent for me these days. Yes, same. Me too. Every once in a while, I will have a Mountain Dew because I freaking love Mountain Dew, but I don't really drink it that often. But speaking of McDonald's, I forgot to tell you guys this because I didn't stream last week. On our vacation that we went on this a couple weeks ago, anytime we go on a road trip, we always do some kind of kind of try to make like a little road trip out of it and try to stop by a few cool places and whatever. My wife, she likes random nerdy things, so yeah, that's the reason people like dining's better. You get your money's worth. Yeah, you really just don't get a whole lot. Yeah, that's very true. Did you know that Ronald McDonald had a TV show? I did not know that, but that reminded me of what I'm about to tell you guys. So just hear me out. I'm going to ramble for a sec. So we always try to make like a little road trip whenever we go somewhere and just pick a few places to stop. Usually, you guys know when I travel somewhere, I like to try and find like a video game store to go to and maybe get something there. But on this particular road trip, we stopped at 2 video game stores. My wife, she likes just random nerdy things. A lot of like she has nostalgia for certain things that she grew up with, like Thundercats. She watched a lot of Thundercats growing up, and random games that she played growing up. She's more of a PC gamer now, so she doesn't really do the console thing anymore. But definitely, has like nostalgia for random console games that she played as a kid. So anyway, we'll stop at like a video game store or two, and she also is a big reader, so we'll find some kind of like local book place to stop at, like a local coffee shop to stop at. Just try and find a bunch of like small local businesses to support on our way to wherever we're going. So I came. Okay, that's not what you wanted. A game I've been looking for a while, and I've never seen it in the wild before, but I picked it up on our trip, is, frick, what is it called? I forgot what the exact name. It's a McDonald's game for the Genesis, and it's made by Treasure, who they made Mischief Makers that we played on stream Was it last year we did that? We played Mischief Makers. But they made it, and apparently it just at first glance it looks like just total shovelware garbage. Back then there were just random games on these systems that were just total garbo. Just trying to name drop and make a game on it. But it's a McDonald's game that's actually good. If any of you have played any other Treasure games like Gunstar Heroes on the Genesis, is a freaking fantastic video game. They made that. Radiant Silvergun on the Saturn. That's a great shooter. But yeah, so Treasure made this McDonald's game, and apparently it's great. It's been on my list for a long time, and I picked it up on the road trip, and that is going to be a game that we do a streaming of at some point in the near future if we ever beat Cuphead. I was touched. I never watched Thundercats. I actually never watched SWAT Cats either. It did come on like around the time that something else I was watching was on, so I never watched it. But yeah, apparently this McDonald's game is a good one. So I'm looking forward to playing through that one. It's probably going to be hard. It's probably going to be impossibly hard. We're probably not going to beat it, but sometimes I have been fooled. I have been fooled before where we have played some of these older games and then they're not too bad. They're actually beatable. They're actually possible. Yeah, so McDonald's, they did have, when the Grimace, all that Grimace stuff happened. Let me just redo this. Whenever the Grimace Shake came out, there was a Game Boy Color game that was called Grimace's Birthday. They did not release it physically, but you could play it like I forgot how you played it. I think it was like in an emulator on their website, but it was a Game Boy Color game. And I did download the ROM, and if you have like a flash cartridge, you can play the game on actual Game Boy hardware. So really cool. It's a really, really short game. Actually though, like this thing, that audio is from that game. That's actually the chip tune that plays at the beginning of the game. So they did do that. They, contracted some small developer to make that game. Short, but, cool little game. So there's that. SWATcast was canceled because of violence, and interesting. I did not know that. There was a SWAT Cats game for the Super Nintendo. I have not played it. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that it's uncommon, and I believe it's of the pricier variety. I don't think it's insane, but I do think it's like an $80 to $100 game. I know me saying something like that, some of you are probably like, $80 to $100 for a Super Nintendo game? What the? Yeah, in the realm of video games that cost hundreds of dollars for freaking no reason whatsoever. For example, rest in peace to anybody that tries to collect for like NES or Saturn, honestly. I need to be slapping these pink things here so I can get some special moves. I know you're a hardware guy, but that's why I emulate. You know, I totally get that. It's, you know, for me, it's interesting. It's kind of, there are definitely some games that I like to have physically, and honestly, every time I get hit by this freaking thing, and I there's no rhyme or reason as to why my brain does what it do, but it's kind of, over the past several years, kind of become a little bit more about the hardware to me than the games, like collecting the games. I just like hardware. I just like retro hardware and stuff like that. So it's, you know, stuff like crazy stuff like Steel Battalion, right? Like I love that, and like all these different pieces of hardware, different ways to, you know, play the same freaking thing that I already have or whatever. You know, the analog 3D, that kind of thing. Speaking of hardware, we didn't even talk about this because this happened while I was on vacation. But apparently the Neo Geo is getting re-released. It has been, it's officially licensed, and they are basically re-releasing the original hardware. So that's insanely cool. And re-releasing a handful of the games, because that is a system where if you want to play, like if you want the actual hardware and the actual games, thousands of dollars. Actual insanity. But at the same time, I totally understand the emulation thing, and honestly, I would probably suggest that for most people because, you know, the maintenance of some of this stuff is a thing. But at the end of the day, you know, as long as I have space for all the systems, I'd really like to have the systems with at least, like, you know, a flash cartridge with all the ROMs on it. I just like the hardware, you know. I could see myself getting rid of most of my games before I got rid of my consoles. This, hey, sugar, this honey is off limits. Now scram.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
Okay, we gotta get it together here. I cannot remember what the person said that was here the last stream about this level. I want to say it was this homing finger squirt that was the recommended weapon for this, but I don't remember. Dadgummit. Let's try that again.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Give this a few more goes here. I wasn't even on the screen, and I was slain.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begins.
Okay. Oi, oi, oi. I'm not sure what the method for that the plane thing is when the queen bee comes out and turns into a freaking plane or whatever the heck. I haven't survived long enough there to know what I'm supposed to do. Dadgummit. Ooh. All right, show yourself. I've just been using the homing shot for most of my playthrough. Helps me focus. I can see that 100%. I really like the spread shot. When I'm able to use that, I feel like I am just demolishing the enemy whenever I'm using that. But, you know, it takes a very, very specific moment to be able to do that. I love the bosses in this, even though some of them are freaking hard as H. I keep doing that. Whew. The bosses are just like, it's just so creative. All right. Okay. Dadgummit. Like, I was gonna show you guys. My cat is literally just decided that we are going to stand in front of. Why is the zoom on this so slow now? There she is. Look at her doing cat things here, in front of my screen, in front of my vision. Anyway. Okay. Okay, I gotta focus more on dodging stuff instead of whatever the heck I am shooting. She does, in fact, need attention. Dadgummit.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Yes. Yep. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. That's what it's like to lock in. Yep. Eat my fingers. Eat them. Son. Son! Oh, this freaking thing. It's so funny. It's like always the stupid it's like the slow things are what get me. Like definitely the fast stuff sometimes, but a lot of times the slow things are just doing bad things to my body. Recommend one is the lobber and the spread shot or chaser. What is the lobber? Okay, I just need to survive long enough to freaking see what I'm supposed to do. Uh-huh. Yes. Do not... Oh, I knew it was going to do something stupid the instant I did that. Frick! Oh, I was like 6 hits away. Okay, it's fine. We got this time. This is the one. We are nearing completion. Bro, the spread shot, like, that is the way. If you can get all up on them. Whew, goodness gracious. Frick. I'm getting too cocky. Forgive me.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Okay. I feel like the this homing shot actually does like a really good job. It's like it's reading my mind. Like the thing that I'm thinking it should be homing in on, that's what it goes to. Unless there are eyeballs all over the screen, of course. Very good design on that. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, buddy. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh. Yep. Son. Begin with the cockiness. Okay. All right, Miller time. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night and a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll see you, inevitably with some more Cuphead next time. Ooh. Well, that was a total failure.
On September 24th, 2024, Michael K. said, "My arm is so long."
We've all been there. Yep. Okay. I do like that she points where she's going to come down and is not one of these stupid bosses that just randomly does stuff on the screen. Dadgummit. Frick! Ha 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 ha. Ooh, I thought I was done for there. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Okay. The only thing I do not like about these special things is they make you very vulnerable to decetion. Very, very vulnerable. Okay. If I had survived with more health at the end there, we could have done that. I think the key now I know what to do. The key is to just not mess up, you know? Like that. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. It's on. Okay. Got some interesting slowdown here. I hope my Switch is not exploding. Whoa, that was definitely the wrong button. But it was okay. Somehow I survived anyway. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Yes. Oof. Oof. Yes. Take that. I really don't like these things. They're just like very aggressive. Very large on the screen, you know? Dadgummit. Press the wrong button. That's the worst. When I'm just like rocking and rolling, and the only reason I decease is because I pressed the wrong freaking button. I did it again. Oh, I thought she was going the other way. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing that. We're not doing that. I refuse to start this and play through this entire boss missing 1 HP. I feel like this first phase, there's like really no excuse to get hit at all, honestly. Look at that. Success. Ha 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 ha. See, that's just like so satisfying when that works like that. When you can just get all up on Queen Bee. Frick. Where you at? Where you at? Yes, sir. Okay. I was about to say, if that does not cause her to be in the next phase, I do not know what will. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Yes. Yep. Boom shakalaka. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! We done did the do. All right. Let me see where we're at right here, and then we're gonna call it. My cat desperately wants to be feeded. She needs food immediately. She needs to be feeded. Okay, and we got some room for honey bottoms. Look at that. All right, so we got stuff up here. Is this a level? Yep. And then junkyard. Okay, so we got that up there. Perilous Piers. I guess, okay, so I guess probably the question marks here, that's this. Right? That's probably that. And then the other question marks down there are this level here. Okay, so cool. Okay, so we're making progress. Progress is being made. I love that. That's what you'll love. That's what you'll love to see. So anyway, cool. I feel like we did pretty good this stream. It's like we're getting better. It's like we're getting better. We're learning how to play the game. We also have weapons that are better than just the finger squirts the whole time. But anyway, everybody, I appreciate you so much joining me on this quest through the third aisle of Cuphead. I appreciate that, Emmanuel. I appreciate that. I couldn't do this without all of you. I could not. I was finally able to move to FL Studio. Oh, cool. Sweet. I've always been curious about FL Studio, but I've never really used it myself. Thank you, Kwamakaze. I appreciate that. I use Reaper, but I do use Ableton a little bit for some things. Like actually Clabot's voice and stuff is running through Ableton. But for any of the music production DAW stuff, my primary DAW is Reaper. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I've always been curious about FL Studio. I thought it always looked like a pretty cool application. So anyway, so 1 week from today, we will continue the Cuphead journey. Let me see how much more there is. I think we are getting pretty close. Let's see. Someone said, how is the average playtime 7.5 hours? I mean, I could see that if you know what to do, you know exactly what to do. Because so much of this is you get a little further, you get a little further, you get a little further. Every single one of these bosses, and then they just bust something crazy out, kill you. And then you got to figure out what to do. You know, it's a whole thing. And so you got to, it takes like freaking 30 minutes to beat a boss. Somebody, random, I just saw, speaking of Gunstar Heroes, which I mentioned earlier, somebody said Cuphead is Gunstar Heroes meets Betty Boop, which is pretty accurate if you are familiar with both of those things. What the? Cuphead bosses. How about that? Three. Yeah. Do. So, what the heck is aisle 4? Is that the DLC? What is the DLC? I feel like I've boom. If my junk will load. Features a total of 31 bosses across the base game. Wow. Huh. 7 DLC bosses. Okay. Didn't I realize the ratio of stage to bosses was so... I didn't realize that either, Super Ducky. I actually had no idea. I thought it was a lot heavier on the stages, but then again, you do need to play the stages so you can get the coins, so you can unlock the weapons and all the upgrades and all that stuff. So, frick, where is a guide on this? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we got the 3, and then we are going to Inkwell Hell. So there's King Dice, the dealer of the casino, unlocked after defeating Phantom Expressies, followed by 9 mini bosses. Holy crap! And then the final boss is the Devil after defeating King Dice. So basically, we've got another stage. We've got one more boss in aisle 3. And then after that, we can move on to the last area. And then there's 2 bosses plus 9 mini bosses. So we'll see how those mini bosses go. So I do think it's possible. I do believe it's possible that we might be able to beat this next week. We'll see. But if I had to guess, probably another 2 streams if my track record is any... There's got to be saving between mini boss. I hope so. That could be rough. But at the end of the day, after all that I've experienced in this game, I wouldn't count on it, to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, everybody, again, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your night and a fantastic rest of your week. And I will see you 1 week from today for some more MKTV. Deuces.